Welcome back, guys. Today we're going to be looking at the Trendmasters Living Godzilla figure. So, yeah. Anyways, let's start with detail. Now, like I said, this, Godzilla figure is made by Trendmasters. And, of course, some people say this isn't really Godzilla anymore, or this isn't Godzilla at all. But, to be honest, sometimes I call this Godzilla, sometimes I call it Zilla, so... whatever. So, yeah. I still personally like to think this is a design of Godzilla, even though his performance in the movie wasn't, very Godzilla-like. But, yeah, anyways, back onto the review. Yeah, this figure's made by Trendmasters, and a lot of the Zilla figures are made by Trendmasters. I think the only time Bandai ever made a Zilla figure was that 4-inch Zilla figure that was with the 4-inch or whatever Godzilla Final Wars figure. But aside from that, most, if not all, of these Zilla figures are made by Trendmasters. But yeah, anyways, accuracy on here, or detail or whatever, is really nicely done. For the most part, it's pretty accurate. Although, I guess I shouldn't say lacking, but there are some areas that could be fixed to make it look more accurate, but you know what, that's just me. But, of course, he has his, distinct face, and the neck, the dorsal plates there. So, yeah. Damn tail. Anyways, yeah. Yeah, for the most part, detail on here, accuracy is, pretty decent. And the texture is really well done. Let me see here. Whatever. Anyways, yeah, as you can see, there's a lot of detail on this figure when it comes to texture. Like, as you can see, obviously on the neck, it's really well sculpted. All those ridges and stuff, it looks really nice. The face itself is decently sculpted. So, yeah. The teeth are okay when it comes to sculpt. So, yeah. Not exactly the best when it comes to, the teeth being sculpted. Well, you know what I mean. The teeth could have been better. So, yeah. And, of course, you have the hands here, which look really, they look really nice. His arms, chest, his legs, his feet. For some reason, this foot is this foot actually is shorter than this one, which is kind of weird. But, whatever. And the dorsal plates are really nicely done. Let me see here. There we go. So yeah, dorsal plates are really nicely done on the figure. So, yeah. For the most part, texture is really well done. So, yeah. Accuracy and texture and all that in terms of detail is really nicely done. You know what I mean. But yeah. Detail's pretty good for the most part, although it could have been better. So, yeah. And paint job's really nicely done. I'm not sure if Zilla had this metallic silver color in the movie, but whatever the case may be, it looks really, really nice on him. And of course, you have his, gray, color on his body, which looks nice. And the eyes here, as you can see, they're orange. And for some weird-ass reason, they are lacking a pupil. So, yeah. I mean, it looks okay, but I think the eyes could have been painted a little bit better. Or I think they should have been given pupils or something, but whatever. The teeth are painted white, which looks okay. The tongue and the gums are pink. So, yeah. His claws, and as well as his toes, are black, which looks really nice. So, yeah. The tail. So that's pretty much it for paint job. Paint job's pretty well done. Well, pretty good, actually. Oh, and I forgot, in terms of detail, I forgot to mention that this thing is supposed to make noise. I'm not sure. Well, I think the batteries Well, actually, I think the batteries are taken out of, well, of this specific figure. But originally, well, how it works is that, of course, you press the button and his mouth opens up and he roars. And, you know, he just moves like that. So, yeah. From what I remember, it was pretty cool for the most part. Although it looked kind of weird sometimes, but whatever. It was a decent feature on this figure. But yeah, paint job on here is really, really nice. Anyways, onto articulation. The arms move up and down. They, for some weird-ass reason, can't go 360, even though it looks kind of possible. Well, in my opinion, that is. So, yeah. Arms move up and down, and the waist, obviously, moves, as you saw earlier. So, again, like the arms, it can't go 360, even though it looks physically possible. The legs move. Let me move the arms out of the way. The legs move. Same thing with the waist and arms. The knees move, and the feet move, which is really nice. Kind of reminds me of NECA, now that I think about it. So, yeah. I don't know why it makes that clicking noise. It sounds weird. The mouth moves up and down. And the tail moves. You can actually make the tail go 360, but I'm not really going to bother with that because it's kind of a hassle to do that. But anyways, yeah, that's pretty much it for articulation. That would be about 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 10 points for articulation. Well, 10 or 11, I think. There's just a lot on this figure. So, yeah, 10 or 11 points for articulation. So yeah, that's a lot, obviously. But yeah, that's pretty much it for articulation. And now, last but not least, Rarity. Now, well, like most Trendmasters figures, this specific Godzilla, or Zilla, figure is fucking rare. So, yeah, this figure was made in 1998, of course. And, well, yeah, I got this figure a very long time ago, and it took forever, of course, to, you know, reach my house, well, get to my mailbox and all that stuff. But yeah, knowing Trendmasters, well, like most Trendmasters figures, this figure is without a doubt very fucking rare. So yeah, I even think the Bandai Zilla figure is rare as well. So yeah, most of the Zilla figures are rare. Unfortunately, because honestly, I love Zilla. I'm a huge fan of Zilla. I mean, the movie, like, he wasn't exactly invincible, but the character the character itself is very cool. So, yeah. I mean, he wasn't all that powerful, but he was still a kick-ass character and monster. So, yeah. So, yeah, this is pretty much the only Zilla figure I have. Well, actually, I have a smaller Zilla figure, but that one is missing its foot. Or its right foot. Or I think. But yeah. And then, of course, I have a Zilla puppet. But that could be a review for another day. But yeah, overall, this figure is fucking rare. So yeah, that's pretty much it for this review. Detail and paint job's pretty okay. Well, detail's okay. Paint job is pretty good. He has 10 or 11 points for articulation, and Rarity, like most Trendmaster figures, Zilla especially, this figure is incredibly rare. So yeah, I think I saw one of these living Godzilla figures on eBay or whatever for like $200. I mean, jeez, that's expensive, obviously. But yeah, Rarity, well, he's really rare. In the end, I give this figure I had to give it a 4 out of 5. A 4 because I personally think they should have improved on some areas like the teeth, the eyes, the face. Well, I'm not sure about the face, but the teeth and the eyes most definitely. So yeah. But aside from that, this is a really nice figure. And, well, do I recommend this? Well, if you don't like the 1998 movie, then no, I wouldn't recommend it. But if you're a huge Godzilla fan that absolutely loves Zilla, like me, if you're a huge Zilla fan like me, then absolutely, go get him. Well, yeah. I recommend you find a very cheap one. So, yeah. So that's pretty much it. A 4 out of 5. Really nice figure. And like I said, I love Zilla. But, yeah. Oh, and I almost forgot. I hope you enjoyed this review. If you have, give it a like, subscribe, and leave a comment. Of course, if you want to. So, yeah. Once again, that score is 4 out of 5, and I'll see you guys in the next review video.